My name is Unland. I come from Germany. I am maybe some sort of a audio-visual artist, I would say. And yeah, I am also totally into mountains and rocks and stuff. And I think like the project that I did here was like kind of a combination of all my interests. When I studied digital media in Bremen, I got very fond to this kind of working with audio and also trying to connect it to visuals sometime. I concerned myself with the surrounding mountains here, and I was particularly interested in the contours, like the outlines of the mountains that you can see on sunny days mostly. You would see like this very high contrast of like mountain ridges in front of the bright sky, and I thought that they resemble audio waves quite much, and I always had this idea of like transforming the ridges of mountains into audio files. So basically what I was doing for the first maybe 2 weeks that I was here, I wrote a program that would translate pictures that I took of the mountains into audio files and kind of like scan them in like over 10 seconds or something like that and transfer that into an audio file that I could listen to later. So we're having this program now here, and I can just start the scanner and it will make some noise in real time. Yeah, and then the next image would show up. So it basically just translates the height of the mountain to pitch. And at the same time it saves the mountain outline to a wave file, which is being played back all the time. It's just like a super short sample, 40 milliseconds, and that will be played back all the time. And the mixture of like the pitch and the wave table, like the sample, will create this weird sound. Next thing that I did with this project was that I was hiking up the mountains behind our houses, and I took the same picture of the same peak of this one mountain to the left like every 10 or 20 meters or so. And so I produced a series of pictures that I scanned and translated into sound files. So just speeding this up, it goes like through one picture after the other, and it saves the audio file separatedly in this list of like many wave tables that I have there. So because I thought it would be nice to like see the perspective shifting from one spot to the next one, and to maybe even be able to hear the difference kind of. Out of this I actually made a website that contains all the different wavetables that I have. And yeah, the website looks like this. It just basically contains now all the different wavetables, and you can click on them and then hear the sound that's coming out. And they mostly all sound pretty much the same because they're like so short. It's just like a wavetable of 2000 samples approximately, which results in a 40 millisecond sound sample. So it's like super short, and yeah, you wouldn't actually like be able to really distinguish between the different ones very easily. Programming this tool took me, I think, something between 2 to 3 weeks, I would say, in total, with like 1 week of really sitting in front of the computer working things out, like 8 hours a day or even more sometimes, until like, yeah, I got the mechanism working, like the scanning algorithm actually doing the translation of the photography to the audio file. And then the next 2 weeks I spent on refining the visual kind of appearance of it, like all the additional things that you see on the program, like the scanner running and the red dot following the outline of the mountain and all of that. I'm super thankful for my time here, for this month that I could spend here with all the lovely people around and the staff of the Creative Center having me here. And I am, just enormously thankful, I think, for having met all these people.